$152. Today, it is $149, a savings of over $100, $102, or 5 easy pays of $30 a month for 5 months. Think about that. That's just about $1 a day. $1 a day to be in the best shape of your life and feel amazing. Colors, color choices. We have black, we have gray, and we also have a blue. I think I like the black the best. There's that blue. We have sold 8,500 of these bikes since it debuted, I believe, in February. So you guys are loving this bike. And why wouldn't you love this bike? Because let's talk about riding a bike. It's not necessarily what we think. We don't think about working out and, sweating and really, try to, get in shape. Riding a bike is something we remember from childhood. It's something that we think about. It kind of evokes that freedom. It evokes that independence when your parents were taking off those training wheels and running right behind you and helping you balance. And for the first time, you were on your own around the neighborhood, feeling the breeze and just being independent, going wherever you wanted to go. That is what I like about exercising on a stationary bike because it evokes that kind of feeling. Again, it's not necessarily the negative connotations of working out. It's freedom, it's the wind, it's ease, and it's fun. And that is what working on a stationary bike can actually be, okay? This is what we've done with the Easy Step. As you can see, this bike can open up. And when it's in this open position, you only have to lift your leg 4.5 inches off the ground, or 4 inches, just to step into it, sit back, and the handlebars will pull inward, and you lock them in, and then you can lean back on this nice, comfortable seat and start to pedal. Check this out. This is probably the most customized bike on the market today because it will fit anybody's shape or size up to 300 pounds and anyone from 4'11" to 6'4". So basically what we're talking about is a bike that customizes to your body. A lot of times with exercise bike, you kind of have to fit yourself in. You have to lift your leg and throw it over the seat, and getting in and off an exercise bike can be very, very challenging. And it is a barrier for a lot of people to not be able to even work out on the stationary bike. And that is not a good thing. So we tried to break that barrier down. And watch, I'm going to get out of the bike. There's a little lever here. I push it up. I move the handlebars forward, and I am able to easily step out 4 inches right here, in and out of the bike, no problem. There are many, many different features. This bike weighs 43 pounds, and as I mentioned, can hold up to 300 pounds. Think about that. That is a very well-made piece of exercise equipment. And then again, there are 5 different levels, 5 different adjustments with the handlebars between front and back. You can move them to 5 different positions, and that enables this bike to fit, as I've mentioned, anybody's shape or size. And because it opens up so significantly, there is none of that, oh my goodness, I have to lift my leg and throw it over the seat, balance, and then do the same thing to get out. That is what is one of the most attractive features of the Easy Step bike. It's so simple. I'm going to do it again. Usually, you have to lift your leg about 18 inches. Now, it's only 4 inches. This is where you enter and exit the bike. Think about that, guys. 4 inches is the size of a curb on the street or a normal step in your house. That's it. So we've totally gotten over the barrier of getting in and off the bike. I'm going to take a step. I'm going to step through. I'm going to sit down, and now there are 5 different positions of these handlebars that will suit my body depending on what kind of shape I am or my arm length, right? So as I'm here, I'm going to lean back and I'm going to lock it in right there because there's a slight bend in my arm, and that is the exact position. You want a little bend in your arm when you exercise when it comes to your hand position in the handlebars, just like this, which is really great. And also, the handlebars have 5 positions vertically, up and down. And that is what determines how to customize it when it comes to your height. Because if I'm taller, obviously this is going to have to come up more. If I'm shorter, it goes down. So I can lock it in right now, boom, turn it. And now this is incredibly, as I've mentioned, customizable at this point. And I'm pedaling, and we have a question. Bring it. Let me hear it. Come on, guys. Okay, sure. The question was, when I get the bike, what's assembly like, and tell me about it. Well, first of all, what's great about the Easy Step is that it comes in 12 large pieces. When I say large pieces, I don't mean heavy or big pieces. I mean the frame, for instance, this area right. Let me watch this again. Open, watch me step out. So easy. This part, the frame, comes already assembled. So after that, we're putting on the handlebars, we're putting on the seat back, and the pedal. So it's about 25 to 30-minute assembly. But I want to mention something that's super important, guys. We pack the Easy Step so it doesn't get damaged when it's get transported to your home. And we try to kill two birds with one stone. So the cardboard components which stabilize all the parts of the Easy Step, only 12, also, we house some of the important parts, like the display is tucked in one of those cardboard components, and the pedals are in one of those cardboard components. So are some of the screws, and we actually also give you tools to put the bike together. So make sure that when you get it, you open the box, you're going to see 12 big pieces, and some of the pieces even have screws in them already put in place. So you just have to tighten them. Make sure that every part of the cardboard component you've checked, there aren't any pieces of the bike in there, and then you can just discard the box. But that's really important. I just wanted you guys to know that. You guys have loved this bike. Again, I think we sold over 8,500 of these since it's debuted in February. And where this bike comes from, the Flex series, this is the last version, we've sold over 300,000 units of this series of bikes. So we know you guys really, really love this bike. And as you can see, this is for everybody. You can see women, men, middle-aged, young, old. This bike was made for, we like our motto, fitness for all, everybody. It has 16 different resistance levels. One is like pedaling through air, and level 16 is like pedaling up Mount Everest. So somebody's just beginning, this bike's for you. You want a great advanced workout, this bike is also for you. This bike engages all different types of muscles in your body. And what I love most about it is that you don't have to do an upper body workout when you get off this bike, because check this out. And I'm going to do this a lot. And you guys are going to be like, okay, Matt, we get it. But watch me step in again. All I have to do is lift my leg 4 inches, sit back, pull the handlebars, 5 different levels, 5 different adjustments, and I'm going to lock them in right there, and I'm going to put my feet in and start to pedal. How do you get an upper body workout on this bike? Let me show you. Upper body sculpting bands. Let me show you exactly where you can attach them. These are attached right at the back feet. So they're attached right in there. So I can lift this bike very easily and just lean down and attach them. And they go right here. So as I get on the bike, again, step in, lock the handlebars in, and then I start to pedal. But look, I just love this. While I'm exercising my lower body, right? Check this out. Look, upper body sculpting bands. And check that diagram out. That is without using the upper body sculpting bands. And it's all lower body workout. Your quads, your thighs, the back of your legs, your hamstrings, and your lower body, and of course, your glutes. Good butt workout pedaling this cycle. Let me tell you something. I can feel it. The other thing is that we didn't put on that illustration, but I want everybody to know is that what's really great about this is, how many people know, when you get on an exercise bike and you pedal, every time my right leg goes down, the left side of my core is engaged. Every time my left leg goes down, the right side of my core is engaged. And also, just being in this position, my core is supporting my upper body. So this is a great position for an incredible abdominal workout. And there's the display. Check this out, guys. Ready? Oversized font. You can see it without your readers. There's also towards the top, the little media tray. You can see that. And towards the top of the display, there's a little thingamajig, I'm going to call it a thingamajig, that will hold your iPad, your phone, and keep it. Yeah, there you go. It's beautiful. Love that, right? So What is on the display? Every data point you could possibly need: time, distance, speed, calories burned, and we also added RPMs. That's revolutions per minute. That basically is a data point that tells us about how intensely we're pedaling, how many times the pedals go around a minute. And as you can see and listen and hear, I'm a little out of breath. And I love cycling because again, there's no impact. And it's not like a hardcore workout. And remember, what does this do? It lubricates your joints and it increases circulation throughout your body. Let me tell you the benefits of cycling. You ready? This one's a big one. When you cycle, ride this exercise bike for 21 minutes a day, and I say this all the time, it doesn't even have to be all at one time. 10 minutes in the morning, maybe 11 at night, it reduces the risk of cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, any kind of major health problem by 50%. Yes, 50, not 15, 50%. You can get on this bike and literally just this. And it's not that much different than being on a reclined position. And I'm going to go into this in a second. This bike has it's two bikes in one. It's a recumbent bike, which I'm in that position right now, reclined, and it's an upright bike. But we're going to go into that in a second. What is another health benefit? If you exercise again, 21 minutes a day, 10 in the morning, 11 at night, you reduce the risk of functional limitations as we age. What does that mean? That means that you will be able to climb the full set of stairs without having to stop halfway up. As we age, you'll be able to bend over and tie your shoe without your body sounding like a creaking door and you being completely not flexible to get down there and tie your shoe. You will also retain your mental acuity. You remain sharp, you remain quick witted because you will have increased your circulation capacity and maintain that. So, what I'm basically saying is that when you are in your 60s, 70s, and 80s, your body will not change that much. You'll still feel like you're in your 30s, 40s, and 50s. Now, everybody's different, but working out during our golden years, probably the most imperative thing that you can do. Why? Because we've worked hard all our lives. We saved our money. We have a family. And because we've worked so hard, it is so important to enjoy those people and enjoy our retirement and feel good enough so you can go to the beach and walk the beach with your significant other or your grandchildren. We said this 1,000 times, but what's the tipping point today, guys? What is it? Do you just want to look better? Do you want to be able to wear certain, short sleeves during the summer, or you're going to be in shorts? Is that important? Do you want to be able to have a lot more energy? Is it going to finally be today that all those things that your loved ones have said, grandma, grandpa, please, let's get out and walk. We want you to be around. Mom, it's time for you to, move around. The doctor said to move and, you just had your knee replaced. Let's get on the bike. Is today that day? Because FitNation has created something for our family, you guys, that will facilitate that. Okay. And we've done it in every way we can. And we started with the offer because we know, money, unsure times, we got to watch our money, but we try to make this as easy as possible. So this is normally $252, $252. But today it's $149. And if I go into the 5 easy pays that we can give you at $30, what does that mean? That means it's basically $1 a day. Someone said to me, you can feel better, look better, have more energy, and just be a better person to take care of everybody for $1 a day. I would say sign me up. One more thing. My producer's wonderful. She reminds me of so many things. How much, Carrie? $34. $34 and change. You're saying because it's shipping for free. It's shipping for free. Think about that. All you have to do is choose your color. So I'm on the black. We also have gray, which is right over there. That is the folded up position, by the way. You can see that? That is unbelievable. It folds like an ironing board. Remember, it weighs 42 pounds and can hold up to 300. And we have one more color, and that color is a beautiful blue. There's that gray. Couldn't see it here. And there's